Okay, listen up. The internet has been sucking for quite a long time now. And it's not just me on that. I was looking up videos on YouTube for me to watch while I ate, and I couldn't find anything interesting enough to do that. And then I went on Twitter a couple of days later, and the sentiment of the tweets came around that it's like, I cannot find any good YouTube videos anymore, and the recommendation bar just sucks. And I think it does. In every single social media, recommendations are just bad. If they are not recommending you stuff that you don't care about and you signal to them, I don't care about this, they keep on shoving on that. And then there's the other bad point, which we all live in our bubbles. So then I create my bubble of only things that I like and agree with, and I am not exposed to things that I don't like. And does this two contradict each other? Yes, a little bit. But I think that's dangerous. And I think the internet has been getting worse, or at least we're being exposed to the worst parts of it, and doesn't have even as many creative and entertaining things anymore, just like this YouTube thing. Especially the YouTube recommendation system. It's so bad. I cannot find any good videos. And I have reloaded their website. I don't remember which day it was, but I did. I reloaded it. And like the same 3 videos came recommended again on the 3 times I reloaded the bar. Like, what the hell is going on? The same thing I think happened on TikTok once. And Spotify Shovel does not work. It just keeps on putting the same songs again. What is going on? Sorry. And together with that, I must admit, I was kind of nostalgic a couple of months ago. So then I researched the games I used to play when I was a kid online. And of course, most of them are Flash, so you cannot find them. So you really gotta dig onto it. And then I found some. Okay. What I wanted to get with this point is that I don't think children have a safe space on the internet. I don't want to go on the subject too much, but like most things, I don't know, Fortnite and Roblox, and these are games that you play with people, I think, mostly. And I think not that everything is gonna be bad or not safe. I used to play like Club Penguin and Abu or Habu, whatever you say it. But I also used to have Flash games. I used to go to the Barbie website or the Cartoon Network and play Kids Next Door and Powerpuff Girl games and go on GoGirls.com. You know, these types of websites. They used to have games just for kids. And there used to be that space. And I don't think there is any anymore. And if there is, you really gotta search it up. And I don't think our parents used to know the dangers of the internet back then. But now we all know. We all know about tablets addiction. We all know about how shitty everything is. And like Twitter was already a terrible social media, but then Elon Musk bought it and it became even worse. Fascism is everywhere. Misogyny is everywhere. Weird people just are not afraid anymore. They had their own space. They have like 4chan and some subreddits. But now they're everywhere and they don't care to say it. And I think the internet sucks for that. I think it is great because I have found creators and musicians that I could have never found in my entire life. But at the same time, I gotta live within the same space as some weird people that just spew hate and don't care. And I also, like, with the streaming era, I know it makes some things easier for us, like watching a couple of movies and stuff, even though I am Brazilian, and if we don't find a movie, we will do something about it. Another legally thing, but we want to consume media, you know, even if it wasn't available. But streaming did make things easier until the prices became like way higher, and then you have ads everywhere, and they just produce a bunch of bullshit. And the good TV shows with the things that you do for art, they just cancel on the first season. Do you know what they used to do lots of times with like actual TV? They used to give TV shows a shot. You know, Community had that many seasons because they give them a shot, but now they don't. Just keep putting up it. And I also think it is not good to like put on the whole season on like the one episode per week thing. That way you can discuss things with fans and digest the episodes. Anyways, I think this space is just so boring and hateful. And the good parts of the internet are being weighed down by the bad ones. I don't think I ever got this exacerbated on the video before. I feel passionate about this. This sucks. And I know it's not just me being nostalgic or me being bored, so then everything is just like, oh, this sucks. No, because when I find something good, I'm happy. I'm like, yes, finally. But right now it's just bad. Yeah, this was the video this week. Bye.